Today we're going to be taking a look at part number BDW15020. This is the Bulldog Trailer Utility Winch with a mounting plate. It's going to have the Hawse fairlead synthetic rope design, and it's going to have a capacity of 4,400 pounds. Now with this winch, you'll be able to power your load in and out. It's going to include a free-spooling clutch for fast synthetic rope payout. It's going to operate right here on the dial, so you can move it into an up position. That's going to give you the free spool option, and then moving it back to where the dial is facing out towards the front of the winch. That's going to allow it to be engaged, and you're going to be able to operate the in and out function using the remote. It's going to feature a high efficiency low amp draw motor. It's going to have the winch battery that mounts directly on top of the motor for a compact design. It's going to feature the fairlead right here. That's going to reduce the wear and strain on the rope by eliminating the rubbing and the friction as you extend the rope out or bring it back in. This right here is going to be your handheld remote. It's going to allow you to control the in and out functions of the winch. Fits nicely in the palm of your hand. It's got a nice grip on each side so you can get a secure hold. Easy thumb operation right there. It's going to have the plug that's going to plug into the side of the unit right here, and the total length of wiring that you're going to have with that remote is going to be about 20 feet long. Now this does come with all the necessary hardware that you need to get the winch mounted onto the bracket, the fairlead mounted onto the bracket, and then you can see the fairlead, or excuse me, the mounting hardware up here. This is going to be the hardware that you need to mount the actual plate to whatever application that you want to put this on. When it comes to the drum system, it's going to feature an automatic load holding end drum brake, 250 amp sealed contactor. When it comes to the rated line pull at 0 pounds, that's going to operate at 19.1 feet per minute at 28 amps with max capacity on the line at 4,400 pounds. That's going to operate at 4.6 feet per minute at 340 amps. Now here on the end of the synthetic rope, you're going to have a nice 1/4 inch forged steel hook with the safety latch mechanism. That's going to prevent accidental disconnecting or unhooking. You're also going to have a bright yellow hand saver strap. The motor on this unit is going to be a 1.8 horsepower 12 volt DC permanent magnet motor. When it comes to the gearing, that's going to be 3-stage planetary with a gear ratio of 136:1. When it comes to the rope length, they're going to give you 55 feet of total length of synthetic rope. Now the switching method, that's simply just the way that we switch between the in and out functions. It's going to be controlled by a handheld remote. The black and red wires are going to be your battery leads. It's going to connect to the battery on your trailer or UTV or whatever it is that you're mounting this onto. So everything's going to be color coded. Those battery leads are going to measure 6 feet long. Every connection on this unit is color coded. So you got the black and red battery leads. Here on the side here, you're going to have the connectors coming down to the motor, yellow and blue. Also the terminals are labeled with color, so yellow and blue allows you to know which side to connect which wire to. Now if we take a look at the overall dimensions, starting with the overall length, measuring from edge to edge, it's going to give us a measurement of about 15 1/4 of an inch, so just over 15 inches long. The overall width, not including the mounting plate or the fairlead, measured 4 5/8 of an inch with the fairlead attached and on the mounting plate. That's going to extend the overall width to about 6 1/4. Now the overall height with it installed on the mounting plate or the mounting bracket, it's going to give us a measurement of about 6 1/2 inches. I'm going to flip this on its side so we can see the bolt pattern here. So the winch is going to mount to the mounting plate using these 4 outer holes. And then if you want to mount this to whatever surface you're going to mount it to, you're going to use these 4 holes right here. Again, hardware included. The measurement that we have on our mounting holes, going this direction, center on center separation, looks to be about 3 3/16, or about 3 1/8, somewhere right in there. Going this direction, center on center, looks to be about 4 1/8 of an inch. Now the mounting plate overall length, measuring from edge to edge, is about 8 1/4 of an inch. Going this direction, it's going to give us a measurement of about 5 1/2 inches. This unit's going to weigh about 26 1/2 pounds. And the last thing I want to show you is just how it operates. So I'm actually going to hook this up to our external power source. And we're going to operate the winch. I'm just going to go ahead and connect our handheld remote. We got the female port, simply plugs into the male port here on the side. Get that in there. And then we're going to connect our battery leads. Pretty simple. Red's going to be our positive. Black's going to be negative. Now the other thing too is here on the side of the winch battery and sealed contactor, we're going to have an on and off switch. So we want to turn that to the on position, and now we should have full function of our winch. We just want to make sure that our dial here on the side is in the engaged position. So if I want to extend the line out, I simply push on the out button here. It's got fast rope payout. If I want to bring the line in, simply just press the in button on our remote. It's going to bring the line back in, wrapping around the drum. That's going to do it for today's review of part number BDW15020. This is the Bulldog trailer utility winch with a mounting plate, synthetic rope, Hawse fairlead, and it's going to be rated at 4,400 pounds.